I think we're live. All right, so first video. I don't know what I'm doing. I put that in the title to make sure everyone knows. But so, what prompted this video? I've been thinking about doing videos for a long time. It's kind of cocky to do videos because then you think that you have something that's unique, I guess, to say. People probably don't think that, but for me, it's like I think I have something unique to say that would be helpful to people or to help people think. Um, so I know a little prideful there. But something happened today. It's probably going to get a little personal life here, so hopefully it doesn't. So hopefully I don't get famous, and it won't affect anything. Um, but I was in an interview for a job at a Catholic school, and the people interviewing me, maybe not all of them, but seemed like the majority of them were very adamant. I had mentioned that I love talking about religion and politics. I think I said that's the only two things I enjoy talking about, which I guess is more or less true. There's probably some other nutrition. I guess I enjoy talking about that, but definitely not as much. It's just like get nutrition right and shut up. But I mentioned that, and then the interview kept going. They're asking me questions about the job and different things I do in my resume. But then they like circled back to it later. It's like it seemed like they were all agreed upon it or something that they're going to circle back to it. And they asked me, they're like, "Oh, you mentioned earlier that you really like talking about religion and politics." And they told me that we don't talk about politics in our school. And they also implied later that like any Catholic school that it's not okay to talk about politics. And I immediately pushed back. I was thinking I should not push back. I should just get the job, just do a solid interview. But I don't know. I just something in my gut. I was like, I gotta stand on business, or at least get to the bottom of this, like know what they're even talking about. And yeah, is this live? I don't even. I hope it's live. Oh, okay, it is. So I asked them. I was like, "What do you mean? What do you mean you don't talk about politics?" And they're like, "Yeah, it's." And I don't remember the whole conversation specifically, but it was basically them saying like politics is like lower. It's like beneath us as a school, I guess, as a Catholic school. I don't even know, but they had this entire impression that it was below us. And they're also saying like somehow politics like makes people uncomfortable to talk about, and also it's like it's against love. It's against love to talk about politics. They brought up immigration. They brought up defund the police. One of them brought up abortion, but he brought it up in like in a way I agree. He was like, no, actually, because if the church teaches it that abortion is wrong, we can talk about that. But then he was like, well, not like the politics of it, just like because they bring it. It's like they're like it's not a political issue, but they brought it into the political issue. I was like, I guess, but it doesn't politics have to do with most of life? It's just how we interact in a society, how we govern, how we decide disputes, how we decide disagreements, where the country's values and laws will flow, will head to. And so, yeah, it just really bothered me. So, I was asking people, I was like, "Am I crazy? Like, why would we not talk about politics in any school, but like in a Catholic school, especially? It's like we literally we've already admitted we're Catholic. So not only should we be, I mean, morality is directly tied in with politics, but like not only should we be teaching just like these bland moral topics. It's like yes, we should. I mean, I know a lot of Catholics don't, but like don't believe this, but we should already understand that like abortion is an abomination. It's evil. But then to be like, yeah, abortion is evil, but like let's not talk about Roe v. Wade. Let's not talk about any of the laws. Oh, should we talk about how the fact that we need to get in politics because this administration has pushed it to the states is like, well, we can say that abortion's bad, but let's not talk about any of the political ramifications of that in terms of the state, federal law. It's like you're setting up society for failure. You don't want any of these young kids, whether they're intelligent or not, whether they could be good in politics or they have an interest in politics. You don't want to encourage that. You don't want them to be politicians, or you don't want them to be lawyers or et cetera. It's like and some people ask me, "Is like, are you surprised by this position by a Catholic school?" I was like, I guess I was. The general principle, I don't know why that would be hands off. I don't know why politics would be hands off. I would hope in a Catholic school, it's like, yes, we have very specific beliefs given to us by Jesus Christ, by divine revelation. We have a whole magisterium that's supposed to defend it until the end of days. And but we're not gonna have any political stances taught or action taught. And that doesn't make any sense to me. It's like, so my big question was like, what are we doing here? We're gonna have a whole school that's gonna hopefully teach them right morals, right faith, right doctrine, right dogma in theory. And then we're gonna tell them, well, don't take that to the public square. Keep that in your own house. Shut up. Don't talk about it at school. Don't talk about it at church. Don't talk about it in the public square with your business. Don't support morality with your business. And we're not going to, and even if you did, you were going to ignore us. We're not even going to teach you how. So not only are we not going to do it, but you're not even going to know. You're going to have to learn it by yourself. And then you're going to have to feel bad because your school for 4 years, it was a high school, they taught you that politics was below you or beneath you. It's like, so if you start doing politics, you're like, am I doing something low? Like, I'm just a lowly, I don't even know. I'm like participating in this almost not criminal, but just lesser subject or something, like lesser part of life. And obviously there's things that are higher than politics, religion, um, metaphysics, faith are higher than politics, but they're directly related too. Like your metaphysic, your belief system will affect your politics. Absolutely. Being an atheist will affect your politics. Being a Christian will affect your politics. Being a Muslim will affect your politics. And to ignore that, to the extent that they don't even talk about it. So I got to think that's very prevalent. I think it's just such a disservice. So I've been thinking about doing these videos for a long time. So today I just got fired up. I'm like, I'm not going to get this job. I got to think about something else to do. My time. I have a job right now, but it's just craziness. Is there anything else I want to talk about that? Yeah, I don't know. So I think that's it for now. I think I'm just gonna do these maybe weekly, and just kind of spew my thoughts and see if I get any traction. I want interaction. I want pushback because I need to learn. I need to learn what's what. I need to learn what's going on. This is another thing that I wanted to mention is it always seems, whatever our side is, I'm a far right wing Catholic, and I could maybe explain that in further episodes what my position exactly is. But it always seems to me it's like, let's take what's prevalent right now. I don't even know. Let's take like male female relations for example. It seems like the side that I'm against, the people that are a part of it, the people that are like, you men and women, there's no difference, or you can be a man or a woman, you can change your gender, or you can be a helicopter and people have to call you by the wrong pronoun. These people, they go hard for what they believe. They will scream at you. I'm not saying we should scream at people, but they will scream at you. They will change laws. They're going to in a Catholic school, in a public school, they're going to teach it, and they're probably not going to get any punishment for it. I'm sure that some of them have, but it seems to me that the schools in general are very indoctrinating in this way. And then it's like the other side, are we going to talk about what's real in male female relations and who male and females are? Are we going to talk about this stuff? But it seems to me that we're just like, oh, that's a little sensitive. We're going to avoid it. We're not going to touch it because that would be mean. While the other side is literally indoctrinating like every single child that they touch. They're like, every kid coming to this school is going to know critical race theory, is going to know, this group has to give money to this group. They're going to know it like a straight up fact. They're going to be, evolution's going to be pushed, etc. So I'm like, I just think that our side, whatever that side is, like, we need to just get some guts. And the politicians too. The politicians, like, they will not stand on business on anything. It's killing me. So yeah, hopefully that was a little summary of what the channel will be about. It's religion and politics. That's what it's going to be about. Um, I don't necessarily know if I have much new to say, but I think I just have a fire that I just want to pop off a little bit. We'll see what happens. But I think I'll end it here. I forgot to pray Hail Mary before this, so Mother Mary, hopefully you're helping me. Please continue to help me. But God bless you, everyone who watched this, all three people in my lifetime. And we'll see you on the next one. Ciao for now. How do I end this thing? I don't even know how to end it. So stay with me a little bit. Stay with me. Here we go. End stream.